Hi, Brian. Can you update us, please, on how the coach who had the positive test, how he's feeling? And also, what did you change today because of that, besides going to a walkthrough? Did you change the day you're flying or anything else?
Oh, well, the coach is he's been quarantined. Followed the protocol. Look, the health and safety of the team is the most important thing. Feel good about how we handled the situation. Still plan to fly out today. And look, we've been in constant contact with the league this morning, and we're working in conjunction with other people at the league as far as how to whatever the next steps are. So, look, it's 2020, so things are ever changing, and we just got to be able to adapt and be flexible. It's no different right now, but the plan is to travel today.
Omar?
Flo, in terms of the traveling ahead of schedule, how much concern are you that it could possibly be in an incubation stage and possibly still be spreading? And
again, those conversations, obviously are had here in depth. Internally as well as with the league. So again, nothing's more important than the health and safety of the team. We wouldn't fly if we felt like there was any situation where we would create some sort of outbreak. Let's just gonna put that out there. If we do fly, then it's because we feel like we've got to contain. And that's kind of the feeling, right now.
Cam?
Hey, Flo, just kind of, I guess, piggybacking off of that. Do you feel like this is a situation where it's an isolated deal, or is there any players or coaches that could potentially have some contact tracing issues that affect you Sunday?
Look, we've done the contact tracing in conjunction with the league, like everything else. That information, I'll keep it internal. And I'm sure the league will is also. If there are any transactions, you guys will hear about it later in the day. So I'll leave it at that. But look, the tracing is part of kind of the protocol. We're in intensive protocol right now, which, just for your information, so you guys have it. We have to meet virtually. If we do practice, everybody's got to have a mask on. Obviously, we walked through today, so everyone had masks on. And there's a few other things that play there that we spoke to the team about this morning. And look, we're just going to adhere to all the rules in that particular protocol and try to get our work done and practice and walk through and meet as best we can given the circumstances.
Al?
Hello, Brian. Obviously, we don't know who the coach in question is and what his role is. So I would ask you this: what effect, if any, will this have on the way you proceed during the game itself, the way you get information to players, the way you call plays, and so forth?
I mean, yeah, this is, it's something we talked about in training camp. And if I go down, if Danny goes down, our special teams coordinator, Chan, everyone's got a backup. We've kind of gone through this a little bit. We actually practiced it in training camp. Even I was out today in training camp. So we've drilled it. So I think we know how to handle the situation. We've talked about how we're going to handle this particular situation already. That's we got to be able to adapt and be flexible, and try to put as a coaching staff, continue to try to put our players in the best positions to have some success. And it doesn't stop because somebody goes down. Like, no different than a player. A player goes down, the next his backup has to step in and try to play well.
I will take two more, Omar.
Flo, is there a concern now? This is 10 cases this week for the NFL. Not you guys are one of the cases. Is there a concern that this could possibly not just impact your game on Sunday, but impact the NFL schedule, considering it seems to be an outbreak happening not just in the NFL, but nationwide?
Well, I mean, Omar, we're in a pandemic. I mean, and I think we're all kind of, I don't want to say dealing with it, but we're all affected by it, you know, in some form or fashion, you know, and, you know, this is, you know, we're being affected by it right now. And there are other cases around the league. I think the protocols that are in place, you know, by the league, give us the best opportunity, give us the best chance to play, and to contain the virus, the infected virus or the infected person as best we can. So we're just going to follow those protocols and continue conversation, continue to communicate and have open and honest and transparent conversations with the league, our players. But I've said this since day one. You can try to do everything right, and there can still be positives. So I think that's happening really across the country, definitely across the league, and you know, we just try to do our best to contain it. Again, it's no one's fault. As long as, you know, we were sincerely and authentically, you know, or sincerely, you know, trying to do our best to wear the mask, distance, and make smart decisions.
Last one, Cam.
I guess I'll ask the one non-COVID question of the day. I guess now that Tua has made his first start, I'm curious what it's been like from your perspective to see his journey, you know, from the hip injury he had in college to where he is now.
I think he's just getting started. I mean, that's kind of my thought. He's just getting started. I mean, he's played in 2 games. Look, I've been around a lot of young players. Every game is an experience. Good plays, bad plays, you learn from them, and hopefully you get better. Again, he's still young. This will be his, you know, second start, and you know, I think the way he practices, the way he prepares, you know, how much he cares about it, gives him a good opportunity to have some success. And but you know, the games are about execution, and that's really what it's about. You know, we prepare during the course of the week. Practice is about preparation. The game's about execution. But you know, that preparation gives you the best chance to execute on Sunday. And I think he works towards. He works hard, you know, and he prepares the right way. So we'll continue to grow and develop him, help him develop, I should say.